Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're here, stoutly ignoring quests again to go after the holiday event. Yay?
Ignoring what again?
Yeah. Holiday. Let's do the holiday. I don't know what else we should be doing, but
It's not like there's anything else to do.
I know. We're done with everything, aren't we?
Yeah, we saved the world and everything. I told you, I'm in retirement.
Hello, Bert.
You know, the rose also symbolizes passion. And with the fiery passion I possess as an emissary of love, I shall do my utmost to solve everyone's dilemmas in romance.
You do that,
It'd
Bert.
be nice to have those three, kind of center of attention again.
Rodrigo?
As the symbol of love, the rose is a regular figure in romantic literature. Truly, no flower is better suited to fostering ardor and affection during Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I've seen that, Orca. I really have. It's why I'm a little sad we got to the Alliance raid so late, because the first day shenanigans are just chef kiss. Because no one knows what's going on ever. Emily? For this year's Valentine's Day, we have roses, roses, and more roses. Please enjoy the festivities to the fullest, and preferably with your special someone. I have a special someone?
I spy with my little eye something that begins with M.
Mochi!
I promise you a rose garden. Astrid has need of an adventure to resolve a quandary in love.
Love?
Love. Woo.
Love. Yeah, that line's going down in history, I swear to God. Greetings, good madam. I'm Astrid de Velatone, emissary of honor and affection. My fellows and I have come to help folks convey their depths of their heart to a special someone in this Valentine's Day. Oh, if it isn't Rena and Ladonia. 'Tis ever so lovely to see you again, and precisely when I have need of capable adventurers. Permit me to explain the situation. For this year's event, we are providing people with bouquets of roses to help them make their feelings known. But as it happens, the botanist who kindly is providing us with the flowers, a man named Loverick, appears to be having difficulties in his own love. As emissaries, we should like nothing more than to assist him. But we're given to understand the situation is, complicated. That being the case, may I trouble you to act in my stead? I think we can do something. I don't know what! We'll probably make it worse. We are in your
Maybe
debt.
we'll get a chance to punch something.
Ooh, I can punch something?
Maybe.
We are in your debt.
Roses. I'm not sure I recommend punching roses, but you could try.
It's a bit of a thorny situation. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Without further ado, please seek out Laverick over and lend an ear to his woes. He's like to be at the Great Rome Glory. God, I hate that name. Oh my God. Laverick is likely to be at the Great Rome Glory. Please seek him out and lend him an ear to his woes.
Whoa. Whoa. And this is running through Monday next week. So Riley and Theron will probably do it like next Saturday or something.
Okay. So not this coming Monday, but the Monday after.
Look, right. Ah,
Did I clip you?
yes.
Misa not sorry.
Of course not.
But really, whoever came up with the name Great Loam Growery, I mean, if there ever was a tongue twister, here it is. Oh god, it's the Koji Fox thing, isn't it?
I think you can blame Fufucha.
Probably. Laverick?
Oh, Suljini, my love. Where have you gotten to? Oh dear.
Excuse me?
Ah, forgive me. I didn't notice you. Is there something you require? Miss Astrid sent you to assist me, you say? That's very kind of you three. You see, there is someone I desperately wish to find. Allow me to begin at the beginning. A few years ago, an Ishgardian botanist arrived here in Gridania. Zilgini was her name, and in part due to our shared fondness of roses, we struck up a friendship. Friendship that blossomed into love. The months that followed were the most wonderful of my life, filled with unforgettable days. But then one day, she disappeared without a word.
Oh no.
Is someone feeling the sting of Singles Awareness Day?
I think he's feeling the sting of Singles Awareness Day.
Leaving behind only the seeds of a rare variety of friends. Flowers being given out this Valentine's Day are grown from those very seeds. It was my hope upon hope that word of them would reach her, and then she might be compelled to return to me. And as if in answer to my prayers, who should I spot in the crowd just now but her? She wore the rose earring I gifted her, so there's no mistaking it. Alas, I made my frantic way toward her. She vanished amidst the throng. Please help me look for her, I beg you.
Very well.
You don't sound very eager for someone who's eager to avoid main quest. I'm in your debt. Now, Suljini is an Elysian maiden with silver hair. You'll want to keep an eye out for someone of that description, who has the earring I mentioned. If you could search near Miketo's amphitheater, I will do the same in the ebony stalls. Afterwards, let us meet before Finial Fineries. May the spinner lead us to Suljini. Search for a woman with a rose earring. Yeah, Orca, I was wondering much the same.
Woman with an orchid earring.
With an orchid earring.
Oh, this isn't a rose on my earring, but orchids. Though in the light of the festivities, a rose would certainly be more fitting. This woman is...
Alas, this woman is not Suljini.
I'm trying to get a good look at her earring. Yep, those are orchids. Kind of hard to get a good angle. way. Woman with rose hairpin.
Okay.
So, Ginny, I am not she, I'm afraid, but I do hope you find her.
Alas, this woman is not Seljene. And yeah, indeed.
Hello, ma'am. She with the rose earring. May I help you? Yeah, we're looking for a lady by the name of Seljene. And here we go to such lengths to find me. I love him still, I truly do, but I'm too ashamed to meet him.
Oh, it'll be fine.
I just wish to see the roses that lovers are giving one another. Please tell Laverick that he should look for me no more. That he should forget me.
Not
Okay,
going to happen.
something's going on. Did she end
Fortunately,
up
with
being
Ishgard,
forced married to someone else because of politics?
Yeah. I was wondering about an arranged marriage.
And she was indeed wearing Ishgardian clothes.
Mm-hmm. I sense something going on around here.
Maybe.
Sinnies abound. I'm afraid to say I had no luck. Dare I hope you were able to learn something?
Yeah, she said you should forget about her.
What? Forget her. She cannot ask me to do such a thing. Pray excuse my interruption. I am Sir Tituan, a knight of House Hallinart. Do I have the pleasure of addressing the botanist Laverick? Or Larovic? The roses being distributed during the current festivities. May I ask where you acquired them? Those? Why, I grew them from the seeds given to me by my love, Seljene. So it is indeed the drain coin. The rose permitted to be grown by none save our house. To think that she would bring it to a foreign nation. So, House Hallinart. You know Seljene? She tended House Hallinart's rose gardens until a few years ago, when she vanished without a trace. Our house takes the rose for its symbol, and the drain coin is the foremost of all the species. Seljene had care of them on account of her skills. But when Corythus froze over in the Calamity's wake, every last plant withered away. It was believed that she fled out of shame. When she entrusted me with the seeds, she made no mention of their importance. Why did she give them to me? This is all such a shock. Indeed, never did I imagine that the rose would end up not only surviving in a foreign land, but thriving. So the reason you seek Seljene is in order to bring her to account? While she has violated our laws, she has saved the dragon coin from extinction. As such, I doubt she would face much of a punishment, if any. Nevertheless, my duty is to ascertain the truth of the matter. In that case, will you not allow me to search with you? Though Seljene bade me not to do so, I cannot bear to do nothing. Mayhap we can have her come to us instead by devising a rumor that would draw her attention. Let us try it. As much as it chafes me to deceive her, I'll do what I must to see her again. Then the question is what manner of rumor to employ. Have you any thoughts?
Maverick is in a duel with an Ishgardian knight!
Yes. Yes, is to duel in a Guardian Knight. Works for me.
Really rank up the drama.
We wouldn't actually fight, of course. Can't wield anything save botanist tools. Still an axe. On the assumption that Seljane is aware of your limits, I dare say she would come out of worry for your safety. We needn't go so far as to cross swords. Or axes. Yes, that may well work. As for the location, I believe the Great Loam Growery would be as suitable a place as any. Then it is settled. Let us split up and recruit some citizens to our cause, and lest we cause undue commotion, be sure to clarify it is but a ruse. Understood. We meet again at the Growery. Ooh, we're gonna get to be rumor mongers.
So, not political marriage, but intrigue for taking a rose that she wasn't supposed to move and transplant it. Let's go extinct.
Yeah, because all the living examples died in the cold.
Which does make perfect sense.
Yeah, actually. And we know what happened to Corythus 5 years ago.
Yeah, it basically turned into one giant snowball. What? A botanist with a duel with an Ishgardian knight at the Great Loam Growery? Don't tell me they're fighting over you two. No. No one's gonna fight over me. I can fight for myself. Oh, it's just a ruse to find his sweetheart. Well then, consider us part of it. When it comes to endeavors of love, we have to help one another.
The only problem I have with this is, you know, how rumors mutate.
Ah, the great game of telegraph. Talkative citizen. Maverick wishes to be reunited with his love, you said? It would be too tragic if they couldn't be together. You may count us in to spread the rumor far and wide. I don't know, they actually have radios, thanks to the Garlands. And we have link pearls? Probably in the next zone? Yeah, next zone.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering.
I kind of went the wrong way, but we'll get there nonetheless.
Someday.
Nope.
Yeah, speaking of ignoring quests.
That's a nope.
Yeah.
You're a nope too. Here we go, chatty citizen. So, you want this rumor to reach a woman with a rose earring. Very well, we shall help. The roses brought my love and I together. This would be a fine chance to give back. I should be glad to tell the other customers as well, in the spirits of the occasion. Should it happen to win me Lavaric's favor, the lead will be better deal than with the guild for the blossoms we use for our popular rose tea. Well, who am I to argue?
More rose tea. I'm sorry.
I seem to be having reactions to rose tea. I hate my allergies. I wish they would stop.
Yes. And stop finding new targets.
I was a good bun. I waited for you. I can't help it if I have fleet feet.
Well, I'm kind of in heavier armor here. Bye, Fufucha.
Bye, Fufucha. Titon?
There you are. I was able to recruit a good number of citizens to spread the word. We're gonna have the entire city turning out to watch the duel.
Oh, you know it.
I'm truly grateful for your help, but I'm beginning to worry that Siljane won't come. Don't worry, everyone else will. She must, or else I would have suffered through all your lovesick rambling for naught. Oh! What? I was merely expressing the wonders of true love. One day, someone doesn't exist in your life. The next, you cannot imagine life without them. Enough of that. Enough.
Sir Tion, please wait. Laverick stands no chance against you. Do not hurt him. I beg you. This feud relates to you, doesn't it? Please, help me stop it. Why does it relate to me?
Sure. Oh, Siljane. Long last I've found you. Hear me, my love. Sir Tituan means me no harm. I assure you. I'm sorry for causing you alarm, but I couldn't bear the thought of never seeing you again. And so I spread a false rumor with help from Ladonia, Rena, and Sir Tituan. I have heard all about the trend going. Will you not tell me why you entrusted me with the seeds and left? And make it good.
Believe me when I say it was for the sake of the Trine coin. The rose was made for extreme cold that had overtaken Coerthus. Believing the conditions to be ideal in the Black Shroud, I brought the seeds here, where I met you.
Yeah, roses do not take to extreme cold.
No.
Or any cold, really.
They go, "Bleh!" Foot. But not only did I fail in my duty to my house, I violated the rules as well. I have no right to be happy. That is why I chose to entrust you with the seeds before disappearing. It was an unkind thing I did to you, and I'm truly sorry. When I heard that the roses would be handed out during Valentine's Day, I couldn't help but come see for myself, though I knew I couldn't stay.
Oh, Suljane, to think you carried such a burden. But whatever you may have done, you have every right to be happy. It is thanks to you that the Dryan coin now adorns the city, bringing happiness to all. You're a brilliant botanist. The guild would surely welcome you as a member. Will you not do the honor of growing roses beside me, my love?
Aww.
'Tis true that you violated the rules of House Hallenart. Yet you did so with noble intent, and your actions saved our most precious rose from extinction. In recognition of this, I will speak in your defense, and I will make a recommendation to our house that we officially entrust the growing of the Dryan coin to the Botanists Guild. Don't just leave them there. Take the roses.
Laverick. Unworthy though I may be, I would gladly grow roses beside you for all of my days. Now that that's settled, when's the wedding? Sorry.
1 year from now,
Ceremony of eternal bonding.
eternal bonding. All's well that ends well. Mayhap you would like to say a few words to the happy couple.
Yeah, don't fuck it up. What?
No. He's right.
Or should that be have fun making babies?
There. I said a few words to the happy couple.
A few words. Thank you for lending Laverick your aid.
Go on, offer the happy couple a few words.
She just did.
Donia, Brenna, Sertita, and Suljane and I are reunited, and it is thanks to the three of you. We shall go and share the happy tidings with Miss Astrid. My task is done, so I shall return to Ishgard with my own happy tidings that the Dryan coin blooms once more. In due course, our house will send a representative to make arrangements regarding the care of the rose. Till next time, my young botanist, I bid you farewell. Will you not come with us to the amphitheater? I'm certain Miss Astrid will wish to see you, too. No doubt. Nice. They have stepped up their emoting game.
Yes, they have. You've noticed it as well, then.
Certainly in that last scene, and when they walked away. Because normally you just get the, turn on their heel and leave. They actually nodded at each other.
Yep.
But during the cine.
Oh no! Is that Yellow Moon? I think that's Yellow Moon.
Yes, it is.
So many bouquets.
Attention.
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally Yellow Moon.
It is.
Ah. Oh, wait. That I should behold this rose again. Know who this is?
Yeah. Well.
Captain of the Guard of Claptop.
Yeah.
And one of the Howlin' Arts.
Yep. So very good.
Oh no. Humph. Who'd want some stupid
Really?
bouquet anyway? You are so... She's contrarian. She is so contrarian.
She'd be Sundari if Carvalian could ever get a clue. Or care.
I'm wondering how much Carvelian knows and is just praying she'd go away. Or is he really that clueless?
Yeah, hard to say.
Considering that he is a
If they
son
weren't
of
mutually-
Ishgard.
Yeah.
Selene? I will forever cherish the bouquet Laverick gave me. I will never forget this day.
Oh, to walk with Siljania at my side again. If this is a dream, and may I never wake up. Meal?
We've had the story from Laverick and Selene. How amazing that you could help them find each other again. It inspires me to redouble my efforts. I shall continue striving to become an emissary who can resolve all matters of quandaries of the heart. Welcome back, Rena, Ladonia. Laverick and Siljane told me all. On behalf of the emissaries, I thank you for helping them find one another again.
You couldn't have sent better adventurers to my aid. We're in your debt as well, Miss Astrid.
I must say, 'tis truly felicitous that the diary coin should reunite with the people who grow them. They are wonderful tokens of love, and should you have a special someone in your heart, Rena, Ladonia, I urge you to present them with this bouquet as well. Why do I suddenly have the image of
No drops on
Rylea?
roses.
Of Rylea and Theron standing kind of next to each other, staring at the roses in their hands, looking at each other, and then throwing them at each other like they were snowballs.
Yeah, well.
So what's in the shop? What's in the shop? Shop. An advert and sparklers. Right, and that's it.
Yeah.
So all we get is a new emote.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I'm not presenting you flowers.
Oh.
That would be kind of creepy, actually. Oh!
I'm sure they're delicious.
Yeah, we're not going there. I wonder if Thayer and Rylea will get more people around after the quest is complete.
Yeah.
Back to Mordona.
So back to Mordona.
Back to Mordona. More donut for less donut?
I need more donut. There we go.
I'm sorry, I still remember years ago at our first guild that we were in since coming back to FF14 with Theron and Rylea. And the guild master was like, "So, when are you two getting married in game?"
Yeah.
And Theron just kind of turned slyly to Rylea and asked, "So, do you want to get married?" And Rylea just stares at him for a second and starts going, and he's like, "That's what I thought."
Yeah. That's those two in a nutshell.
Yes, very much so. She basically started hacking a hairball.
Yeah.
Very classic Rylea.
Don't need any more of them?
Nope, all complete.
They respawned just for you. Now they're feeling left out.
Here we go. Back to Revenant's Toll. And time to speak with
Unukalai.
Short and Masky.
Yes.
Hey there, Unukalai. We're ready for the next bay.
Balance unto all. Unukalai has urgent news to share on the current state of the Warring Triad. Warriors of Light, if this world is to survive, we must needs move forward with our plan. Another pillar of the Warring Triad must be toppled. The question of which has already been answered. Following your encounter with the Legatus, Orkanya Stola detected erratic etheric waveforms emanating from the sector containing the icon Sophia, known simply as the Goddess in former times. Such readings can only mean one thing. She is close to awakening. Let us return to Azislaw forthwith and put an end to this primal deity lest she rise again in all her terrible glory. And she is truly terrible.
I could say something, but it would be a spoiler.
No, we can't have any spoilers. It could unbalance things.
I hate you.
Feeling a little swingy?
I was going to make that joke and I labeled it under spoiler!
If you don't tell people it's a spoiler, how are they gonna know?
Mm.
Now, one question.
Yes.
Okay, 94, 87. Technically, Black Mage is lower than Dragoon. Oh boy, I'm not doing this fight as Black Mage, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be stuck on heals, aren't I? Just to get a quicker Q.
Only if you want to be.
Because if we queued this as 2 DPS,
We'll be here all night, at
Yeah.
least, yeah. And Warrior and White Mage are both higher than Dragoon for me, actually.
yep, 61 Paladin, 61 White Mage, everything else is 60.
Dancer is the only 61 I have. Ah, yes, the ward. Wards. Thinking of red maging it?
I don't know. I'll probably White Mage it just so that we can get...
Yeah. I would help out with something like that, but, yeah.
Let's be honest, you're gonna die and you know it.
I'm gonna die early and often.
Actually, we need to go to the flagship.
Yes.
Nope, we're not on MSQ. We are doing the Wearing Triad trial series.
So, still side story.
Still kind of, sort of, maybe side story.
Just, less humor and more death.
All things in balance.
Yes, indeed. Hopefully you can balance me out. I die, you live. That's balance.
Remember, you don't actually die here. You get incapacitated. That is the official term.
Tell that to my bones.
Hello, Notochums. Yes, take us to Azazla. As coleslaw?
Creepy as ever.
Zoom zoom!
They just don't build them like this anymore.
No,
I'm
and
glad.
I'm kind of glad of that too. Uno Cowhigh.
We appear to be the first to arrive. Shall we await our colleagues here? Where else are we going to do it?
Oh, there's no corruption here whatsoever. Or corrupted aether. This is just...
Yeah.
It was built like this.
Could the 6th Legion have returned?
Oh no, we're gonna have to deal with that. Rena, Ladonia, Uno Cowhigh.
That's not good.
We're under attack. Yushtola and Eorzea have engaged in a foe not far from here.
Zoomies. Eh? Ha! Rarely is my shield thus tested. It would seem the Alligans have not been lax in their recruitment.
Where's that Alligans? Think so? Mayhap your arm merely withered whilst you lay idle.
Still your tongues. We have stalled them long enough. Say what? Hey, wait, no. With scales in the hand, the goddess shall arise, and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful Rim King at her side, might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Hear my words in despair, Alligans. Our goddess is awoken. Your civilization has birthed the instruments of its own undoing. That doesn't sound good.
'Twas well that you were here, Rena, Ladonia. I would like to know what our assailants were saying. You understood their words, did you not? Yeah.
Did you not? Though, actually, no, I didn't. I understood the words, but I didn't understand what they were saying. It was a Mericidian dialect, if mine ears do not deceive, though one which beareth scant resemblance to any spoken in recent times. As for our antagonist's meaning, I do gladly defer to those blessed with the echo.
The one with the shield seemed to think we were Alligans. He recited what sounded like a verse of prophecy, then claimed their goddess is awoken. Is that about right, you two? And might we assume that the deity of theirs is the very icon we've come to topple?
Aye, from their tongue, their words, and their attire, 'tis like that our antagonists were Mericidian, thralls to the goddess Sophia, and victims of the Alligans' incursions. Shouldn't those be dead by now? If, as Kryl claimeth, they thought us agents of Allag, 'tis little wonder that they sought to bring us low.
No, they didn't sting to bring us low. They sought to stall us.
You suggest that Sophia's servants have been liberated from their containment? And we have no choice but to accept word of her awakening as truth.
Gods help us. The warring triad have proven formidable enough when we were roused them with a fraction of their true strength. Should Sophia break free at the peak of her powers, Rena, Ladonia, and their friends won't stand a chance. Let us be about it then. Rena, Ladonia, Kryl, Uno Cowhigh. The 4 of you will make directly to Sophia's containment facility. Eorzea and I will do what we can to occupy the Icon's thralls.
Let's do it, gods. Yeah, that doesn't look ominous at all. Mr. Skrile, do you perchance recall the words of the prophecy in its entirety?
Let me see. I believe it was, with scales in hand the goddess shall arise, and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful Worm King at her side, might judge and thrice bring balance unto all.
That is a lot of extra cabling.
Of course, you realize who they're referring to as Worm King.
Probably.
Bahamut.
Yes.
We've got half an hour.
Throws him.
Let's see if this will pop.
Less than 5 minutes.
Let's see how badly this dies. Do we want to see if we can sneak through to the Maker's Quarter to see if we can get the Savage there, or...
Will they return us here afterwards?
Oh, you know it.
Up to you.
Oh, that wasn't Bahamut that was fused. That was Hraesvelgr. And that was the Savage version
Yes.
of Eden 8. Okay. The Eden normal, or Eden Savage Raid 8's Refulgence. See, I can sort of remember all this. No idea what I'm doing. Except trying
I'm
to...
getting water.
Trying to tempt the duty finder.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. It's nice having headphones that actually have range now.
Oh, it popped.
It worked!
Hurry, hurry.
I'll be right there. I'll be there. Never fear, I am here. I'll be the best darn floor tank in the party.
And there she
I leave
is.
the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
Thank you, Kryle.
Yeah, with those comforting words. It's a heck of a walk.
It's an Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Now let's see if I remember
Amano
this
came up
fight.
with this design, didn't he?
The unenlightened path.
Oh, you know it. there
punishing
goes
us
the
for
railing.
all the
And you bring
balance jokes we were making earlier.
I shall tip back the balance.
I hope you're right about this.
That ice clock is not helping.
It was helping.
Sin must be balanced with suffering.
Ah. I don't remember that mechanic.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Ow!
Got tagged there. Here we go.
Actually, no,
Did she
no.
get the tough version off? Yes.
And I don't think anyone went over the side.
No.
That's actually kind of impressive.
Especially when I'm involved.
And they all bailed!
Yeah.
I got one calm.
So did I.
I see the goddess is no more. Well done. Once Kryle and Unukalai have rejoined us, we may safely depart. One thing yet puzzles me, however. How did Sophia's servants come to wake from their slumber? I believe we may have the answer to that.
We discovered the remains of a Garlean soldier in an adjacent sector of the containment facility. 'Tis like that the fool ventured too close to Sophia during the Empire's previous incursion, and was enthralled for his troubles. Another reminder, if any were needed, as to the incalculable threat posed by these beings. The goddess would not even have been conscious when she claimed the man's will, and yet his mistake granted her the means to release her servants, and would have resulted in her own liberation had we not been on hand to intervene. I do much wonder that the Icon's pawn was capable of so effectively manipulating the facility's containment systems. How came he by such rarefied knowledge? That, too, is easily explained. During our investigation, Kryle discovered a subtle flaw in one of the mechanisms which held the goddess in check. A flaw which had plainly been added intentionally. Upon examining the facility's records of the period, we were able to piece together the story. It was a time towards the end of the Third Astral Era when the peoples of Mericidia faced extinction at the hands of the Allagan Empire. Sophia, a being of incomparable cunning, was said to have communicated certain plans to her servants through the medium of a trusted oracle. Following the oracle's instructions, they duly conspired with a rebel faction within Allag who, we believe, agreed to tamper with the prison intended for Sophia. and then the goddess and her thralls chanced to be captured, though we suspect this had always been their plan.
Indeed, the prison was situated at the heart of Alag, and we think they intended to attack the city from within. They would merely have to wait for the rebels to exploit the weakness in their confines.
But the conspirators' dealings with the Mericidians were exposed before they could enact their plot, and all were summarily executed. It seems the flaw itself remained undiscovered, however, and might have remained so until the end of days had it not been for the actions of the Archbishop, and subsequently the Garleans.
I cannot help but wonder what might have come to pass had their schemes been successful. Mayhap the answer lies in the prophecy.
Krile hath the right of it. Its words may be deciphered thus. The cursed Paul speaketh of Sophia's prison, from which she was supposed to emerge at the agreed hour. The Worm King, meanwhile, can be none other than great Bahamut himself, then yet a prisoner, whom the goddess did intend to unleash upon Alag to set right the scales of justice. And it certainly wasn't going to happen when she got let loose now.
Yeah. A foolhardy plan. Had it come to fruition, the two of them would surely have raised the realm. Not would have been spared the devastation, the Mercerians' homeland included.
Their home already stood on the brink of oblivion. Mayhap they wished for naught else but to purge the poison of Alag with primal fire. The tale teacheth us that even the greatest of man's creations may yet be brought low by a single act of treachery. The Allagans were fools to place their trust in technological bondage. To shackle such beings is to but delay the inevitable. Naught save their total destruction shall free us from their menace. Let us return now to the Rising Stones, and there consider the final step of this most needful task. By this facility is far greater than you imagine, Eorzea, and not one limited to the icons themselves. Sophia's remaining servants must be put down. Blip, bloop, warning. Deactivating stasis chamber support systems will result in subject termination. Enter identification code to continue. Identification code accepted. Subjects terminated. Yeah.
That was rather ruthless of him.
Well, yes, but what's the standard procedure for dealing with people who are enthralled to a primal?
Execution.
No cure.
And back to the Rising Stones.
Of course, just basically terminating them when they're in status, well, they didn't feel a thing. And they were millennia out of their time.
Yeah. No, he just wiped out a bunch of thralls that were in perpetual stasis so that they could keep summoning Sophia.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is if you don't get rid of them, Sophia will just come back. Because it works off of devotion, and they are devoted to her because they are enthralled.
becomes this
There is
perpetual
no
loop
cure
cycle.
for that. Yeah.
Which is something that we, as the Warriors of Light, are trying to break.
Yeah. Now, as part of why part of the job of the Science of the Seventh Dawn is to destroy all primals as soon as possible. One, they destroy the planet because they suck all the ether out of it, and two, anyone they encounter is liable to be enthralled to them, making the problem worse.
Yes. Very much worse.
Is why the general Earlian policy of destroying all primals is one of the few things they're doing right. Unfortunately, these days they've been trying to go the Allegan route of getting power out of primals. Witness reusing the Ultima project.
Yeah. Yeah, he pretty much
And
deleted
Project
her
Meteor.
respawn button, but in the process he killed a whole bunch of people to do it. Because he effectively pulled their life support systems.
Yep. Like I said, they wouldn't have felt a thing. And it's the standard procedure with people enthralled to a primal, because there's nothing you can do to stop them from trying to resummon the primal.
And one of the reasons why we, as Warriors of the Light, are fighting them is we have an immunity to that sort of tempering enthrallment.
Yes, called the Echo, which we have.
No.
Prial has.
We have a power called the Echo, but we also have something called the Blessing of Light.
I thought that was basically the same in this case.
At this point, they thought it was the same, but later on they discover it's not.
Oh, no, not handling him.
Nope. He can just do his thing over there.
We need to go through the Encyclopedia Eorzea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Echo is...
No, he didn't.
Hmm?
Went right through his legs, didn't even blink an eye.
Not even. I'm more than happy about that because I don't want to be stepped on.
Yeah.
No, but the Echo is just a power that we have that allows us to see into people's memories. It also allows us to auto-translate everything. As long as the person that we're talking to wishes to be understood. The Blessing of Light, which is what protects us from tempering, is a gift from Heidelin.
Yes. More about that later.
Yep.
Come on, Alexander.
Mochi went and hid.
I think Alexander's in a time loop.
Well...
Without me.
Yeah, and...
Is Autumnus Warriors of Light? Urkon Yustola mentioned that there was a matter she wished to discuss.
Well met, Rena, Ladonia. You will forgive me if I seem curt, but I would settle an account with our young friend.
Uh-oh.
While conducting a final sweep of Sophia's containment facility, we discovered all of her remaining thralls had perished in their stasis chambers. This was your doing.
Aye, it was. I chose to act upon the knowledge revealed within the tombstone we recovered. The true purpose of these prisons is far more horrifying than we first assumed. The Allagans were not simply observing the icons and siphoning away their energies. They were conducting experiments in preparation for a far more ambitious project. If you'll recall, both the Fiend and the Goddess were imprisoned within massive spherical structures. These spheres were the prototypes which paved the way for the successful construction of an artificial celestial body.
You speak of Dalamud.
Aye. The Icon's cages are unmistakably of the same design as the Red Moon. To be plain, the research facility contains the seeds of 3 calamities which might feasibly be visited upon a chosen target. Eliminating one of them necessitated the destruction of the goddess's slumbering thralls. A distasteful task unbefitting one such as the Warrior of Light. Thus did I resolve to perform the deed myself.
You have made your case, and it is apparent that you were not in full possession of the facts. Nevertheless,
We were not.
your notion of what may or may not be expected of Rena and Ladonia is presumptuous in the extreme. When the Warriors of Light chose to join the Scions, they did so not in the knowledge that they would be required to face and destroy not only the Primals, but also the fanatical servants. That which you term a distasteful task is an essential part of our calling, a burden which we Scions is sworn to shoulder.
I see. It would seem I misjudged the depths of your resolve.
No matter. Assuming I have made myself understood, we need not speak of it again. There is, however, one other subject which merits discussion. You determined that Sophia's thralls were awoken by a Garlean soldier who had somehow gained access to the containment area, did you not? If that is the case, it seems highly doubtful that the interloper wandered into such a dangerous part of the facility by chance. Dissidents within the Empire claim that the Sixth Legion is rife with... The Sixth Legion is ripe with agents under orders to thwart the Legatus's mission by any means necessary. Lest you imagine that we have allies in Garlemald, I should clarify that their motive is wholly uncharitable. Regalia van Hydrus rose to the top of the Garlean military on merit alone, and is fiercely loyal to the Empire for recognizing his efforts. His compeers, by contrast, rose to the favor of the established order, and would accordingly do anything to see him fall.
They would be so reckless. You truly believe that the actions of these agents contributed to the recent crisis?
Aye, and that they pose no less a risk to the realm than these loyal to the Emperor. Plainly, we must needs continue to do all of our power to prevent technologies from Allag from falling into the hands of man. On that point, at least, we have ever been in complete agreement. dun.
And that should be the end of that.
So it sounds like we need to head to the Maker's Quarter to unlock the Savage version of Alexander, which we will then completely and utterly ignore, and then head to Ishgard and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight. Sound about right?
Sure.
Yay!
Eorzea.
All aboard the Eorzea Express! Now leaving Maradona!
Yeah, somehow that white mage outfit of yours looks familiar.
Don't know why. It's one of Riley's more favored glams. I remember.
Except in a different color, but yeah.
Well, she dyed it.
Yes.
I remember when Riley got it, we were trying to get her the augmented stuff, and she bought the wrong stuff, and we're like, oh damn, you just wasted all your tombstones on lesser gear. Wait, that actually kind of looks good. Maybe you want to keep it as glams? So she did. But it was this realization, wait, that's actually a really nice...
The most accidental of the glamours. The least accidental is machinist.
Yeah. We had to craft that one, didn't we?
Yes. Because of course it started with, okay, I want a tricorn for machinist.
And then they're like, well, what's the rest of the suit look like? And yeah.
Yep.
The different glams they have in this game can be quite impressive.
Mm-hmm. There's reasons why there's sites for it.
Mm-hmm. Zoom zoom? Zoom zoom!
Zoom zoom.
Zoom zoom!
Flap flap.
Floppity flap. I'm sorry, I still remember
Floppy flap, don't talk back.
the one purely coincidental pick of a Formula One race, and they had all these digital banners set up, and suddenly, for some reason, as this car's going around the bend, they flash all these ads for Zoom. So literally the entire thing, as it's going by, is saying Zoom, 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 Zoom. It was a meme thing. It was very much a meme thing.
Yep. Yep. First rule of Gabi Watchguard, keep steady nerves at all times. Second rule of Gabi Watchguard, if danger comes to Gabi, ignore first rule and make speedy feet. Good rules. That's it. That's all we came out here for.
We come
Thanks
here
to the poetical outpourings of a wandering minstrel, you can now relive your foray to Alexander.
We come here strictly all the way from Moradona for 2 lines of Gabi wisdom.
Yeah. Ska. Snapclick's Watchguard Steel Giant. Steel Giant will be going nowhere without Snapclick's knowing.
You do that, Snapclicks. Though he promptly turns his back and ignores Alexander behind him.
Yes.
Okay, back to the Forgotten Night. The Slowpoke way.
Yes. Yes. You can't make this up.
No, you can't. Yeah, they were still trying to get their feet under them when they created the Alex Raid set. So some of the fight skill levels are kind of, yeah. The one water guy that everyone refers to as Pepsi Man, he broke raid teams. He broke them so hard.
Oh dear.
We have a friend who absolutely despises Gobbies because of that raid series. He will not touch it with a 10-foot pole. And he went and got a clear on everything. He's like, never again.
Yeah.
And then they went and made an ultimate out of it. The Epic of Alexander, also known as Tea. And there was much tea spilled. So I guess next week we're on to Hildebrand?
Yes. Yes, we are.
I'm actually kind of surprised we went through the containment day that quickly.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
And
mind
not
you.
nearly as much story on that one as like the previous.
Well, they do have like intermediary chapter story stuff.
Which, of course, was the previous patch. We did that.
Carbuncle! Must pet Carbuncle! Okay. Yeah, the boss fight was fast. We actually skipped a lot of mechanics.
Oh boy, did we ever. The entire balance thing gets tougher, and we only had one of the tough version.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing like 4 or 5.
Yeah, people were definitely bringing the DPS, that's for sure.
Yeah, things kind of melted there. And the demiurges generally last a lot longer. So yeah, there was a lot of DPS flying around.
Still annoying placement on that ice, but not much anyone can do about that. The ice puddle.
Frostbite Central.
Yes. Yes, indeed. So, what's on the schedule for Monday?
Yeah, no. The 90 studio.
Okay, you think you're up for that?
Because I hit 90. Yeah, I hit 90.
Oh, and that should be the last studio for that quest chain.
For that chain, yes. And have we done the gathering? I don't think we have. Is there a gathering?
We did all the gathering. I think we
For the
have
studium?
one left at the studium, and that's like cooking and alchemy.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, and that we're going to have fun with because, yeah, cooking and alchemy are currently 80.
Well, there are a couple things we could do. Keep in mind, we still
Yes.
have yet to open the leave quests over in Tuliolao.
But the first thing will be the 90. Maybe the society.
Yeah, because we're
We
going to
need to
get a
do
new
a lot
society in
more
a
of
month,
that.
and we haven't even finished off the old one.
Barely started it, yeah.
But the next society that's coming out is going to be Gathering, so that should help
Yes.
you out.
This gathering is mostly at 90. I think fishing is behind, but botany and mining, I think, are both 90.
Yes. With that said, it is that time. Thank you all very much for coming along this night. Again, we will be back tomorrow with Theron and Rylea to get that taken care of and work on other stuff and all that fun stuff. You all be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you next time.
Yes, everyone have a great night. Been good to see you. Hope to see you again at 9:30 Pacific tomorrow.
Good night, all.